In this video, I'm gonna give you 7 apps that you absolutely need to download if you're living in Dubai. The first app is called Careem. Now, Careem is sort of like the Uber of the UAE, except it's a lot more than that. It's more like if you know WeChat in China, like the WeChat of Dubai. It's like a super app where essentially you can order pretty much anything you want. I think it started as like a taxi app, like an Uber, where you can book taxis, car rides, everything like that. And for those purposes, it's also amazing, but it's also a food delivery app. Whenever I want to get lunch or dinner and we don't feel like cooking, I just order it from Careem, and it can actually be extremely affordable because there's so many discounts available. Just yesterday, I ordered food for 2 people, myself and my girlfriend, for 30 dirhams in total because I got to use like 2 different discounts on the same order. But you can also order pretty much anything you want. You can book cleaning to your house, again, very affordably from this app. If you want to rent a car, you can also do that via Careem because they partner with a lot of different services just within the application, and I've used it plenty of times at least, and so far there have been no issues whatsoever. You can order groceries, you can even send money abroad, you can order home spa services from these applications, and pretty much anything that you want to do. So if there's one app that you absolutely need to download when you're coming to Dubai, it is this one, Careem. The second app is Weo Personal. Now, this is not really an app, it's actually a bank, but it's a bank that uniquely is only controlled via the Weo Personal mobile application. So obviously when you're coming to Dubai, you're gonna need to open a bank account, and the easiest bank account to open that you want to get open straight away is Weo Personal because it's a digital only bank. You don't need to go to a branch, you don't need to print out a bunch of bank statements or anything like that. You just download the app, you sign up, they ask a couple of questions. So for example, for our clients who move to Dubai via our services, the first thing we do is open up a Weo Personal account for them, and obviously we also help them open a bank account at the best traditional bank, which is Emirates NBD. And you do probably also want to have a traditional bank account in Dubai. What I also really love is that they have a foreign currency account. So let's say you're coming from the UK and you have a lot of pounds and you're going to need to have pounds still to like send to your family back home or something. You can have a Great British Pound account within Weo Personal itself, and you can simply exchange that money into dirhams or US dollars or euros or whatever at a very, very good exchange rate. And by the way, you can also get 100 dirhams for completely free if you sign up to Weo Personal using my referral link down below in the description. The third app, which is an absolute hack in Dubai, is an app called Entertainer. Now, this, I don't quite understand how it works behind the scenes and everything, but basically the way it works is that you pay an annual subscription of around like 500, 600 dirhams or something like that, and it gets you access to a bunch of discounts in restaurants, activities, and everything like that around Dubai. Most commonly, they will have these buy one and get one free offers at restaurants. So for example, when I'm eating out with my girlfriend, I will simply look on the app and find a place that is on Entertainer, and at the restaurant, let's say we both order a main, one of the mains is going to be free. So what this means is that especially if you're a couple, you can often have basically almost half of your meal be completely free. So there's almost 50% off if you use Entertainer, and it seems to work almost every single time. And the selection of restaurants they have on the app is extremely good as well. Ever since I came back to Dubai, I don't think I've paid full price to a single meal we've had out because I've always just chosen one of the places that are on the Entertainer, which is pretty cool. They also have activities. For example, we went to the Dubai Aquarium, where I think the price to enter for one person is 300 dirhams. And again, going with my girlfriend, that would have been 600 dirhams total. But with Entertainer, one of them was free, so I only had to pay 300 dirhams. So actually, even though I have my girlfriend here and I'm paying for her, a lot of the time when we're eating out, I pay the exact same amount as I would have paid if I was going alone, because her meal is always just free because of Entertainer. Now, obviously, if you're single, the use is slightly more limited because a lot of the offers are usually in this form of buy one get one free. So sure, you could get 2 meals for yourself, which I often did when I was here on my own, but in that case it may or may not be worth it. But especially if you're a couple, then it's an absolute no-brainer to get this application, in my opinion. App number 4 is Amazon. Now, if you're moving to Dubai from the West, you might be used to Amazon already. You might be used to the one-day delivery, and I'm glad to tell you that it works here just as well as it did in the UK or in the US or Canada, I imagine. You just download the app, or obviously you can use the website, and you can order literally everything. And they also have one-day delivery here, just like they did back in UK, when I was living there. They have Amazon Prime, everything like that works exactly the same as you might be used to, which is pretty great. So literally anytime I need anything, I just go on Amazon, order it, and it arrives the next day. A lot of these apps in Dubai is crazy. You could literally live your entire life just inside of your apartment because you can get everything delivered to your door. You can get food delivered to your door pretty cheaply as well. You can get cleaning delivered to your door, everything like that. So the convenience here in Dubai because of all these apps is absolutely crazy. It's almost dangerous for you to get used to when you're living in Dubai. The other option that a lot of people are using is called Noon. Now Noon is sort of the UAE version of Amazon. Personally, just out of habit, I've stuck to Amazon, but some people really say that Noon is much better. And for certain things, they might have more availability, things like this. So I would actually download both Amazon and Noon. And then whenever you want to order something, you can sort of compare the two apps on which one's cheaper, things like this. But yeah, app number 4, Amazon. App number 5 is called Dubizzle. Now, whereas Noon is sort of the Amazon of the UAE, Dubizzle is kind of like the eBay of the UAE. eBay, as far as I'm aware, is not in the UAE. So if you want to buy something secondhand, like something that is sold by an actual person, let's say you want to buy used furniture, things like this, then Dubizzle is the place that I would go to for that. I haven't actually personally used it because I just haven't had anything that I need from there, but a lot of people really swear by it. They use it for everything. You can even like buy an apartment from there and things like that. Obviously be careful about that. But another app that you absolutely should download when coming here to Dubai. App number 6 is Property Finder. Now this is an absolute must when it comes to either renting or buying a property here in the UAE. So the basic function of it is that you can obviously search for apartments to rent, and from there you can contact the agents. This is where I found the apartment that I'm renting right now, this apartment right here that you see behind me. What I really like about it is that it's not just for finding apartments. You can also learn a lot of insights about the rental market or the buying or the property market in general. They have this Property Finder Insights page, or I forget exactly what it's called, but you can look at, for example, what are the exact average rental prices in every single area. So when you arrive here in Dubai, you're looking to rent, you don't quite know what's a good price for any given area. So when you're looking at some listing, it's going to first of all tell you how that compares to the average price in that area, and you can look at an entire map of Dubai to see what the average prices are in different areas, so you can find something that matches your budget. And app number 7 is called ADV Plus. So what this is essentially a luxury subscription that gets you access to a bunch of like beach clubs, gyms, and things like this simply through this application. And I was a bit skeptical about this when I saw it, but I got this from my girlfriend because I saw that it gets you access to the gym that I go to personally. So now she can go to the gym with me with the subscription. And the crazy thing is that the subscription for the year for this application for ADV Plus was cheaper than the actual subscription to the gym that I go to. So I was like, well, there must be a catch here, but it doesn't look like there is. She can use it an unlimited number of times. Whenever we go to the gym, she comes with me and she can get in with this application. She doesn't need to have a subscription to the gym. And on top of that, for a cheaper price, she gets access to a bunch of beach clubs and like whatever you want. You essentially choose, I think, 6 or 7 clubs based on the tier that you select, and you get unlimited access to them whenever you want. You can book tennis courts, you get access to a bunch of gyms, things like this. There's another similar service called Privilege that's a bit more expensive. I think it has access to a bit more facilities, beach clubs. So I would recommend looking at both of them and then looking at, okay, how many times would I use these things anyway? And then you can sort of calculate whether it's worth it. For us, it's absolutely worth it because, I mean, she wants to go to the gym anyway, and it's cheaper to get this app than the actual gym subscription anyway, again. So it's sort of a no-brainer for us to have this. But again, for your situation, it depends on how much you would use the things that these get access to, but absolutely worth taking a look at down below. If I didn't already have a subscription to the gym, I would definitely get this app instead. And once my gym subscription expires, I will definitely switch over to this one. Again, super good. So this is the 7 apps that I have found to be the most useful here in Dubai. If you want to find out what it's actually like to live here in Dubai, I made a full review of my thoughts on Dubai right here that you can watch. So go watch that video next, and I'll see you in the next.